Welcome back to your Fantasy We're playing Farming Simulator, and today's video we're going to be continuing our Brazil series. And so, I've already accepted 2 contracts, one for fertilizing, which is on Field 15, where we are right now, and one for sowing, which is basically just planting for Field 17. We don't pay too well. It'll be about $16,000, probably 17. Here comes the train. In the end, but this one's going to be extremely easy considering that this is has a huge amount of things, and that, reach. And then we're working on Field 17 today, which instead of, harvesting, we're going to be planting. So this I'm just going to do exactly what we did with, okay, might help turning on that. So I'll do that in a moment, or actually, let's just start this then. Alright, let's start. But so this, I'm just gonna do exactly how we did with the harvest that we did in the second episode. But also, we do have to get rid of soybeans before wheat. So I'll also be probably doing that in this episode. If not, we can just do it in the next episode. But so we have paid off most of our loan, I believe. If I can just turn here. Yep. Let me double check. We have 170k left to pay off, which isn't that bad. I mean, we'll probably get it done after either this series of contracts or I don't know, honestly. But we should get it done soon. And then, yeah, I think that's all that I wanted to do or talk about. But so we do have to get this done. And then, I do want to know a opinion on something. So I know we want to do the pancakes, which we just need to butter, milk, and, yeah, it's butter. Butter, milk, eggs, and flour for. But how about doing some pizza? I mean, olives do grow inside of Brazil, especially in lower regions where wheat is grown. And, well, I mean, olives, they're kind of like grapes, so I mean, they're kind of annoying like that. But it shouldn't be too hard, especially since we just need to make that into olive oil. And then, well, we can start making pizza. So if we, I'll need to finish this first to show you. But so, for the pizza factory, the, 2 pizzas I would be making, they just require, olive oil, wheat, or flour, olive oil, flour, and, cheese. I believe that's it. Or maybe one of them includes tomatoes. I'm sure tomatoes grow in lower Brazil. Hopefully they do, otherwise then we can't exactly, then I don't want to necessarily do that. I mean, I'm not trying to be ultra realistic with this series, but I'm trying to at least be somewhat realistic. Trying to grow crops that would actually be growing inside of Brazil, and not doing grapes in the middle of, the US. Which grapes, I believe, only grow inside of California and the western states. So that wasn't really that realistic, but now we can just have a worker do this half, and then we can just move over to here. Our cows and chickens don't need any more food, which one interesting thing is that our chickens didn't reproduce, which I'm surprised by. But we got just a bit to do. This field shouldn't take long, considering that this fertilizer sprayer is quite wide. The only thing is that we just have 1 seeder, so there's that. Which, look at that, we already have 10% done, and we haven't even done our first pass yet. Got about 20% done on 17 with, just the headland. So, I mean, there's that. But so I'm probably gonna just work my way in on this field, which, as you can see, it's not gonna take long. But so, I'll probably meet it back up with you once we are done with our seeding on Field 17. And then also, I'll probably have completed this, hopefully by then. If we don't, I'm going to be surprised. But so, I'll see you then. Alright, so I got both of our contracts complete, and now we just need to do our headlands. Now the reason why I'm not just straight up harvesting this is because it's bugged out, because I believe that its first starting growing state is before the time that you start in, so like the month that you start in. So it's in its first growing state, even though it should be towards its last. So I think that's why the soybeans don't grow here. Which is kind of odd, but it's whatever, we can just seed over it. So that's why I'm just seeding over this perfectly good crop, because it just won't grow up. I tested it, and then it isn't that I'm purposely wasting time and materials, it's that I physically can't get it to be harvestable. It'll just stay at this growing state for forever, because it's been at the same thing since the last episode, for one, and two, I've done tests off camera. But so, I'm gonna do 2 headlands around this field, and then I'm gonna split off the bottom part from the top, and then I'm going to do the very bottom part babysitting a worker. And then I'm just going to leave it down to basically just a big old square, and then I can just have a worker do the rest, and then just need to fill in a bit. So I'll meet back up with y'all once I have done the 2 headlands, and then I am starting our lower part separation. So I'll see. When did I bring up the shop? So I'll see you. So I have separated the 2 areas now. I'm just gonna hire a worker, and if everything goes well, it should just start going back and forth, and then it should be all good. We might need to get some more seeds, which that's probably gonna need to happen eventually. And then, well, I've got a big expanse to do, which is gonna be very easy to do. I'm just gonna hire a worker going back and forth, which, as you know, it's kind of what workers are best for. But one way that we can increase our goodness of our orders. What is this? How good our workers are is using RTK stations, which we just bring this back down to here. Okay, there we go. Tools, and then there's weight station. No, we don't want that. Where is it? The John Deere RTK station. So we can just throw this in here. There we go. Now it should make our workers more efficient, or at least work better. And if it doesn't, then we just lost 10k. That's apparently what RTK stations are indeed meant to do. And then, I'm wondering on what we should do in terms of a silo. Because I know, I do have a nice Brazilian silo, if I can find it. Dang, that's 2.5 million? That's a lot. Really need to make a silo. I don't think. No, that ain't it. Oh, that is pretty big. But that isn't the one I was looking at. Where is it? Oh, what's that? Nope, it was the multi-group silo deal. So, if we move this to where it's on the side, we would just need to do some terraforming, or I mean, we could even just set it right here. And we would just need some more money. And then we would have 1.3 million, which is probably kind of unrealistic. But it's like, you know me, we'll need even more. So, I mean, we got some stuff that might hold 50 million. But so we have ways to very easily just fix that by getting silo extensions. So I mean, really, if we just look through here, we can find some huge ones that I got. Multi-use product extensions, green time. Yeah, I got a whole ton in here. But, so, I got a whole ton of different stuff. So that's what I'm kind of thinking of, and then we could get rid of all these trees using the tree beyond thing. They are done again. Yeah, you really kind of are just babysitting them at this point. Did I mess that up? I think. Yep, I did. Alright, there we go. That should be good. Alright, and then... what was I talking about? Oh yeah, it's right there. It's that. So... actually, we need to go into the shop for this. The tree... it'd be easier just looking at DLCs. And mods. The tree be gone. So there's 2 of these. This one, I don't even know what hookup it is. This one's the 30-point hookup. So we would be forced to get this. So I would just lease it for $2,142 to then clear out all those trees, which, if I understand it right, should get rid of them without needing to do anything extra other than going right up next to it. But that could be wrong. And then there's no customization really with it other than the begin style and then some colors. Which if we were keeping it, I would say color select it. Where is John Deere green? That gem, other color. That, no. Let's make this John Deere yellow. Yeah, so if I was like actually holding on to it, nope, we don't want that. We want whatever its base was. Something like that. And then our main color would be down here. I think I would actually probably better than down here too. Yeah. So that would be probably what I would put if we were actually keeping it, but because we're just using it, I can't be bothered about colors. And then this worker, we can do this rest. So this worker, we can just do this ourselves. So this last part isn't going to take long at all, and then I'll put the iron worker for right up there because that's just a square area. So with very little help from us, they should be able to do it. We won't need to babysit them like down here. And then should be good. I believe we've got everything. Yep. So now we can just come right on up here. And then we can just get started on our first seeding on this field. And well, we should probably actually first fill up on seeds, just to make sure that we're all good for this, and that our worker doesn't get annoyed because there you don't got enough seeds. And then I can also kind of just walk away and pretend like nothing is happening. Oh yeah, that's right, we still got stuff over at the shop that we gotta clear out. I think we have seeds, lime, and herbicide. We can, if I remember, I can go up there and grab the seeds after we're done seeding here. Right, now if we just come up here, now we can do that. They should unfold everything and then we get going, and then we might just need to do a few touching up around the edges just to make sure that everything is indeed going well. But that'll be it for this episode. In the next episode we'll probably be moving on to effort next month would be in our calendar, which We still have stuff to do in terms of getting the loan paid off, so we probably will do some more contracts, as always. So, oh yeah, that's right, one more thing. I do want to max out this thing of chickens. Those chickens do not cost like anything, they only cost $50. So they don't cost like anything at all. There we go. Now we'll be able to have them eating up the most food as possible and then being able to reduce the most as possible. And then Brown Swiss, they cost a lot. 200 per cow at 0 months. Isn't it like 90k? Or is that for the fully grown ones? I think that's the fully grown ones. Oh wait, it's only 12k? You know what? Let's get some more cows. There you go. So I got 180 cows. 60 or 1 month, and 120. I know math. Are 0 months. And now we're down 3k, so you know what? We'll take a bit of a loan just to give us some financial backing. Yeah, 18k should be good. And then this guy, he is getting work done. Has he missed anything? No, he hasn't. So he's doing pretty well. But so, I believe that'll be the end of this episode. Make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't enjoyed. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye!